good. And he wasn't a couple of key interceptions. He gave you a short field, and you get points any way you can, don't you?
Yeah, we'll take them any way we can. I thought Eddie played great. You know, had 2 picks. Was around the ball, was a physical presence for us back there, and was really starting to play some really good football for us.
And nice for David Paulson, a hometown guy, our home state guy up and around here. Some huge catches, particularly that 3rd and 10 play that really kept the drive alive and got you guys going offensively.
Yeah, David's just a clutch player for us, and I think Darren's real security blanket and loves going to him because you know he's going to come up and let him get it, and really did a nice job.
Did you feel like it looked like Michael backed a little bit more, got the rust out last week, ran with a lot of authority in the offensive line, did a pretty good job for him?
He did. You know, we were out of rhythm in the first half. We only had the ball for 6 minutes and change, but we had 17 points, so we got settled down a little bit in the second half. And you know, that first drive of the second half was important to us to go out and establish. We were up 7 at halftime, and to go out and take the ball and drive down the field, we felt like that was a big deal for us. And we had the penalties on the kickoff return, but then to take the ball and drive the length of the field and score was right for us.
And getting a big road victory here against a much improved Washington team was a key for it.
It was. You know, winning on this league is very difficult, and that's a tough thing for anybody, no matter where you are. Every place is different. But, we knew this night was going to be special in terms of what their crowd was going to bring, and it was rocking out there. Our kids enjoyed playing in that environment. I think maybe playing in the opening game like we did down in Dallas, and maybe gave us an opportunity to kind of feel what that was going to be like, and our kids relished the opportunity, and I thought they did a great job of it.
All right, Coach, we'll let you move on to the next room where everybody wants a piece of it. Congratulations again, and we'll talk to you later.
Thanks, Jordan.
All right, Jerry, back up to you.
Did a good job stopping him. So I mean, I think we rotate to keep guys fresh, and I don't think that's the biggest issue.
Do you guys feel all the way back with getting Michael and Darren back into the mix and kind of clicking with those guys after they were out for a little bit and then coming back?
Yeah, we'll get the. I mean, I don't think we ever really doubted that those guys, come back in and play the way they are, and now they got 2 games to come back and sort of get the shake whatever rust off, and I think they're sort of firing on cylinders, which is what we need for standing.
Yeah.
How does this set you up for Stanford next week? Do you guys feel like
we won, so if we beat Stanford, we get to play. If we beat Stanford and USC, we get to play. If we beat Stanford, we get to play for the North. Beat Stanford and Oregon State, so it gives us a chance to we still control our own destiny for what we want.
The third quarter especially, is that as well as smooth as you guys have been against an upper level opponent like that?
Yeah, we seemed really good at going like 90 yards. I wish we could have gone like 20 or 30 a little easier. I mean, I think there's a little disappointment at the final scoreboard. I think we feel like we left a lot of points on the field. If we could have just perfect that sort of 20-yard drive when the defense hands it over there, we could have really widened this thing out. But I mean, heck, maybe we just should go 90 every time.
Just the level of confidence you guys have coming out of the locker room at halftime, it's got to be pretty high.
Yeah, I mean, I think
game in, game out, not just today.
We pride ourselves on finishing, and so any time that we're close or leading at halftime, I think we come out with the mentality that we're going to put it away, and so far our track record, save a few times, sort of says that's what we do. So hopefully we're ahead or close at halftime next week, and we can sort of keep that streak up.
How about starting the second half like you did with that drive? How important was that?
It was big. I mean, I think last year we really were terrible on our first drives coming out of the second half, and so I'm really happy this year that we've been able to a couple games when we've been close at halftime to come out and stamp it in. I think that especially as an offensive lineman, that's really big. When we come out of the locker room, we want to sort of put our stamp on the game when we get that ball started out, and sort of give the defense a little energy boost to head out there and sort of do what they do. I think whenever a team scores the first possession in games or halves, it's a big deal.
Speaking of your defense, they've been like Washington, 17 points, 6 sacks, 3 takeaways.
Oh God, those guys are everywhere. I'm really glad we're not playing them. I think they gotten better every week, and especially road games, they seem to really be stepping it up. Maybe it's good we're going to the farm next week.
And how much on those like key interceptions and stuff like that, how much easier was it for you guys to go out there with momentum wise? I mean,
it gets us going, especially when we have a short field. It's just turns out we weren't very good at putting in a short field, which we can't do that. When the defense gives us 20 or 30 yards to go put it in, we got to do that every time. We can't go nowhere and have to force Alejandro to kick a long field goal. It's kind of embarrassing.
Is that the major focus heading into next weekend? Is converting more on those?
Yeah, we got to be. I mean, that's what we got to do. What it was today. We got to be better in the red zone, and we got to get it. And you got to get within Alejandro's range, and we got to put it in the end zone. We were able to drive the field, but we got to. sort of especially zones line, it's sort of embarrassing. That should be our territory. We sort of put it on the ground and pound it in there. So, we'll check film and we'll get after it.
Right. Thanks, Carson.
It's hard. It's hard to take down. You need everybody flying to the ball to take it down. But he's a good running back, and I feel we did a pretty good job of holding him down.
Eddie gets a couple picks. How much do you think those set the tone in the first half?
Well, Matthew's got the team going. Those 2 picks got us going, feeling the vibe. I mean, it was light out there, kind of quiet the stadium for a little bit, but it was loud the whole time. But we got our team going.
Was this the best performance from the defense this season?
I would say yes, up there. Probably, most likely our best performance.
What was the key tonight for you guys?
Just disguising, not giving away our blitzes, and just playing hard.
What's the key to all the sacks as of late?
As of late, just getting a better feel for the defense. Everybody's doing their job, disguising like we're supposed to, and a lot of people are coming through.
Being a Bay Area native, are you a Niner or Raider fan?
I could just run up on him, and I ran up and I just took the ball. Because I just knew my team was going to come and help me if I would have just stood him up. So.
Is that something that you've learned to do at Oregon, or that you did all the way back in your prep days, or is that something?
Well, that's something I kind of got away from, but we do work on that all the time at Oregon. That is something that we do that all the time at practice, and it really came and paid off today.
Pretty strong kid to rip that ball out of his hands.
Yeah, well, see, that's just the thing. You never know till you try. Like, it's just, man, I don't know.
Pretty exhilarating, exciting.
Yeah, it was. I wanted to score, but somebody came and got me so quick.